Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Sorry, Susie, just say that again.
What I find more disturbing than the Cocker Spaniel kidney in the vaccine is mercury.
And any aluminium in there?
Yeah, there'd be aluminium in there.
So this
causes
is
brain damage.
Yeah.
Linked
So
to
this
Alzheimer's.
and this is where
You can't detox that either, can you?
No.
Once it's in your system, that's it. You shouldn't even touch it because it absorbs through the skin.
But do you know, under the age of 2, you cannot sue for a vaccine death?
That's crazy.
Under the age of 2.
What? That's
They won't acknowledge
that's a get out of
it.
card.
They won't acknowledge it. It's SIDS.
That's a get out of card.
But most
Jail-
of
get
out of
SIDS
jail for jail
happen.
for it.
Yeah, well, one of those. I'm dyslexic. I'm saying
this,
shit backwards.
This all goes back to like COVID, the COVID vaccine and informed consent.
Yeah, you should
They
be.
don't give you informed consent because they should
They
be
don't-
telling you what's in it.
In the
They're not they're not informing you.
manufacturers, if you ask for the actual insert for the vaccine, a lot of it is on there, but the doctors won't give you that. They'll
But-
give you the information
Yeah.
leaflet.
You shouldn't have to ask.
No, you
It
shouldn't.
should be. This
But
is what's
doctors
in
don't
it.
know.
Do you
You know that.
do you give consent? You'll read it. It's got. Was
you,
it
You happily
a dog's liver? In
every
it? No,
person
I don't want it.
every person around this table, right? Every person takes poison every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, and that is by your choice.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to get into. That one poison, which is filthy and disgusting, which contains, I'll tell you in a minute, is fluoride.
Yeah.
In your toothpaste.
Yeah, not toothpaste,
And
your
your
water.
water.
Yeah, and it's a poison, man, and it's a
The
byproduct.
neurotoxin.
Yes, yeah, and it'll kill you, right? So it's a byproduct of. Let me try and get this shit right.
Killing
Of
you slowly.
Phosphate fertilizer. Yeah, and
If they had to get that taken away, they'd have to pay a lot of money to get that.
well,
removed.
that's what it was. That fertilizer was a byproduct, and like these companies that were producing it, they were like, "Well, what do we do with it?" Yeah, it's just a big load of shits sitting over there in that shed, taking up space. What do we do with it?
We can't. Yeah.
Palmed it
Dispose
off.
of it. Yeah.
They started selling it, and it's a part of an ingredient, and that's phosphorite fertilizer, and also a byproduct of it is aluminium, and it's a neurotoxin.
Do you know they put that in baby milk formula?
Now, formula milk, baby formula milk, has
Didn't
no
know that.
nutritional value at all.
Wow.
None at all. There's no vitamins in it. There's no minerals in it. There's nothing.
It's fortified, but
It's
it's
nothing.
all synthetic.
They've done an investigation into it, right? And it does nothing. You might as well feed your kids some flour with water. It does nothing.
Breast
it fills
is
you
best.
up. It fills you. Yes, breast is best, and
It
it fills the baby up and that. But nutritionally, it's not that good. There's like bone shit going on there, and this affects the bone density, affects the brain, the build of the body. It's just why they. It's just fucking sickening, mate. It's just absolutely sickening. They found this formula started not in England or not in the Western, but in like starved nations, countries that were going through famine. And these children had nothing. The water was contaminated, nothing to eat, no grain, no nothing. So they came up with this powder. I mean, what the fuck? It's just powder mixed in with water. I mean, or do you mix it with? You don't mix it with milk, do you?
No, water.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So water has what nutritional value apart from hydration? And especially the water we're drinking today with fluoride and shit.
It must have stuff in it.
What? Water?
No, the powder.
You can
Yeah.
check
Few
it.
minerals. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
vitamins.
It's like
in
having
there.
whey protein.
Like protein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different. You need to look it up.
think it
I
is-
saw it.
Why would they not
It's
put
whey-
stuff like that in there? Whey protein with added
It's
vitamins.
cheaper,
in
isn't it?
there.
I mean,
Whey protein's not.
Well, kids
that
grow
not
on it.
whey,
Babies
that-
grow on
that-
it, though.
Yeah, they
Don't
do.
they?
Yeah.
Up until they go into
They
solids.
won't grow
How
from
do they
just
grow?
water.
Yeah.
It's got to have something in there.
you're better off giving it juice off something. You know what I mean? You know, it's just there was an investigation into it, and you need to find it. The investigation. I'm just trying to think of the title. Investigation of baby formula or baby formula secrets, something like that. It was right. Check that out. You'll find out it's
What was
nothing
it
in
called?
there.
You used to get them in cartons, didn't you? Was it Cowangate? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's Cowangate, yeah.
In carton.
It used to be like a carton of like milk
Yeah.
to give to the kid. Purple cartons. I remember it as when they were little.
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah, they do
Cowangate,
stuff
yeah.
like that. And
Is
it's powdered stuff.
Yeah,
No,
but
this
it's-
weren't powder. This was like
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like a
Yeah,
premix,
yeah,
though, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's
It's a bit
already
like
made up.
again, it's like whey
Yeah,
protein.
already made up.
You could have a
You know-
ready-made milkshake that's just got powdered protein in it.
But it's just cheap. It's just cheap stuff. That's the way it was sent to the third world.
Yeah,
You know,
This
it's
is
cheap. It's not really good for you. You know, it might stop you feeling hungry and getting them pains and stuff like that.
but no, it's not better than real food, but
No.
it's a supplement.
Well, going on to the Franken foods, isn't it? You know,
yeah, but might as well. It's got to have something. It might have
Yeah,
no
we'll have to have
nutritional
something.
value compared to a tit, right? But
Yeah,
you know what I mean, straight from the boob, that's going to be better.
you've got, you've got better stuff in there, yeah. But it's like having
this is just like
it's like having a steak
or a
or a
burger.
protein shake.
Yeah.
The protein shake's just going to tide you over, but really, you should have the steak. But you can't always have that just straight after the gym or something like that. It's some kind of thing.
I think there's more to do with it does them harm, isn't it?
the baby formula.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
stuff
mate,
in there that
that-
weren't good for them.
It was nothing in there was
Because
good.
then you worry about like, right, you're giving your kids these, and now they're allergic to this. So has that got stuff in it that makes them allergic to things later on in life to
Mate,
then sell more drugs?
Just like you said earlier on with the peanut thing.
It's the vaccine.
Anyone, you know,
It's
any,
the kids' vaccines that gives them the allergies.
Yeah, it says
but it's every generation is a different test. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, like
Yeah.
the allergy
vitamins,
food and stuff.
minerals, fats, protein, carbohydrates, vitamin A, vitamin
They're all
D, vitamin E,
synthetic, though.
Bullshit.
Okay.
But they're like milk. They're little
B vitamins,
what's it
B1,
called? Meal
B2,
replacement
B3,
kind of things.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
That's-
Yeah.
yeah.
Again,
calcium,
Kids, babies.
iron.
It's better to have
zinc,
a proper milk.
magnesium.
Yeah, 100%.
but it is a babies can't
So
have it.
in essence, Solly, what you're saying is that they're taking vitamin supplements,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
no
If I had
fats.
that again and I had to give mine didn't really have a lot of formula, I would get donation milk.
As I say, sometimes you have problems. You can't always have.
But I would get
Use
donation,
your breast
get
milk.
donation milk from
what's that?
someone else.
Oh, wet
Yeah.
nurse. Yeah.
Have you ever tasted breast milk?
No.
I haven't.
Well, I must have when I was a
Sweet.
kid.
It's
but-
sweet.
No, I don't remember.
I have, yeah.
Well, like Nestle's,
Yeah.
you know that
It is
condensed
quite
milk.
sweet.
I like
It's
I can't
condensed
remember.
milk.
I think I did try
You
it.
look well
a
at me
bit,
there,
yeah,
Rob.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I think
how-
it's very
I loved it.
From what I remember, yeah, it was
Oh,
sweet.
I
12
can't-
years ago.
No, it's like that. What was it? Ross in Friends one time, and
Yeah.
he pulled out the baby, and he found out it was baby. I could not do it.
Do you drink normal milk?
It's from a cow.
So
Yeah. Same way.
yeah, wait, I kind of see it as like cannibalism.
Cow's milk's not even meant to be for our consumption.
No.
Yeah, I know. But the thing
It's
is,
another conspiracy.
you know, a grown man drinking a woman's milk is not right. It don't sit right with me. You know what I mean? I find it uncomfortable.
Conditioned.
Better than drinking
No.
man milk.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
Is that what
That's
you
not
prefer?
nice.
No,
Thank you very much.
I do not prefer that. Thank you very much. Yeah. No. So, if we're done on vaccines, are we?
I just want to say one thing.
Okay, Susie wants to say one more
Sue's
thing.
on
You
a
got,
roll.
you got,
She's
I
got-
am.
you got
book
5
over there.
minutes.
I have.
Could-
By the age of 2, a child would have 30 vaccines.
30 vaccines.
Yeah, and it's the only medication that you would give a 21 stone man and an 8-week-old baby the same dose.
That's
Yeah,
mental.
this fucked up, isn't it?
Also, who's ever had a tetanus or had to have a tetanus?
I have had to have a tetanus.
Yeah.
Am I fucked?
Yeah,
No,
about 2.
it's bullshit. It's the one they give them for diphtheria, whooping cough.
Yeah.
It's a 4-in-1 vaccine. Plus, if you go in, you can only really get tetanus from farmyard animals and feces.
Right,
If,
no, because I what had happened is I split my head open-ish, and I had some metal.
don't matter.
Did it bleed?
Nothing bled.
Nothing
no, my head bled.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
bled. The
You
wound
bleed.
bled.
Yeah,
Bleeds
wound
gets rid of
bled.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then there wouldn't be tetanus there.
It's not that. I got out of work for the afternoon and the next day, so
You know,
I
but you
played the game.
didn't have to have the jab, did you?
No, I
If
didn't have to.
They
I was
say,
like,
"Oh, you've got to have the
you got-
tetanus jab,"
Yeah, I
and
couldn't.
you say, "No, it's bled. I don't have to have the
I didn't-
jab."
Well, my doctor.
Or, yeah, but you'll say that now.
Now I would,
But they'll say, "No, you have to have it."
but that's what
And
they say.
you
Sepsis.
ask them how long it takes to set in. Okay,
What tetanus?
Yeah.
The lockjaw.
if you're going to get tetanus, it comes in 24 hours.
But you go, yeah,
The vaccine works in 2 weeks.
Ah.
So you're dead anyway.
okay. But
Just it's not effective, and it's a 4-in-1. It's not.
I
just
thought
a
you're supposed to
tetanus.
have it, and then you have it just in
And
case
do
it
it.
happens afterwards.
No.
So you don't go. I've cut I'll put
Yeah,
a
that's what they
spade
do.
through my foot. I'll go and get it.
Yes.
Nah, you're supposed to already have it, and when you
They
do it,
give
you're
you a
supposed to have
booster.
one afterwards in case
Yeah.
you do the same thing again. Not for me to get
Most
it done.
people that put a spade through their foot once,
They don't give.
they
people,
won't do it again.
I don't mean chop it off.
They don't give.
That hurt.
They don't give a regular.
You're supposed to have it at 10 years.
Oh,
10 year
for-
span,
for
wasn't it?
feces,
Because I had
did
one
you
when
say?
younger.
Yeah, farmyard feces.
right, because I've done plumbing and I've drained I've rodded out drains which contain human feces.
Yeah, but it
So-
wouldn't work.
Yeah, okay. That's hepatitis and shit, isn't it?
I can
But
look
yeah,
up the tire.
That's
don't start
anything you want
hepatitis
down
yet.
there, mate.
No, I the world is fucked up, mate. It's as simple as that. You know, why do they keep lying to you? You know, why? What? I mean, yeah, the
Money,
drugs
mate.
make money. Yeah. It's all about
Oh.
the money. And
Control.
I
Yeah.
started looking into it because of the autism, because of my son.
or the connection,
Yeah,
or the MMR.
yeah.
'Cause of-
Well, no, it's all of them.
But would you believe if he had the three different
I did them separately
in France
because of that.
Did you take
No,
him-
I didn't take him to France. We did it here. We paid for it to be separate because it was. Do you remember Andrew Wakefield? He did the whole thing, autism, and then he was arrested and struck off, and it was a whole big thing.
Is that the geezer that got his license back, but then
Yeah.
he told him to stick
Yes.
up the arse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was exonerated, and no one reported on that, and they gave him his license back, and he said, "I don't want it." He found the link between autism and vaccine.
Because I remember they stopped doing those singular
Yeah,
in England,
yeah.
and
they
a lot
did.
of people was going
You
to
couldn't
France.
get it. Yeah.
Wasn't there a Robert De Niro? Didn't his kid?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he done a fucking U-turn.
Yeah.
They must have got to him, innit?
See, a lot of people look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's any questions or you want to put forward something to us, please do. We'd love to. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we're going live or when there's new 15-minute clips being put out. Yes, so please send in your questions if you have any. If not, just chill and listen. It's all good. It's all good. No problem. We're coming up to the end of this segment. But when we come back, I just want to ask Justin, what's your conspiracy theory that you'd like to talk about?
That we're living in the evolution of slavery.
Okay.
We're not free.
That's not a conspiracy, mate. It's
That's
fucking
true.
life.
That is true. I mean, we freedom is not free. But pick another one, because that one there, I'm with you.
you're not allowed
I've got that one.
Yeah. So,
Pick one that's
and
going to
that's
make my belt. Pick
the
one that's gonna
irony,
make
the
me-
irony of that, George. It's like,
Well, it's a case of you have a surname, which is your slave name. They changed the spelling to deceive us.
Well,
They
So
just-
it's not
would it-
S-U-R, it should be S-I-R, sir, your sir's name.
See, well, are you talking in this country?
Yeah,
the
everywhere,
world,
the world.
They brought it in house.
That's all about
brought
whether
it
you want
in-house.
to register your
They didn't
child
get rid.
or
They
not.
didn't
I
get rid
wouldn't-
of slavery. They
yeah.
brought it in house. That's what they did.
I wouldn't register my kid.
Mark, you got anything on
would you?
that?
Now,
That-
no.
Yeah.
It's not making sense to
How
me.
can I comment on that? I've got no, unless there's
No, this
you
is
need
where
some
you're gonna
evidence
have
or
to-
something. You need to bring something to the table.
Exactly. You're going to have to bring something to the table. I mean, because like, I've got stuff down here like flat
pure
Earth,
conjecture.
artificial moon, Mandela effect, climate. Hot, you know, I've got loads of shit down here on that. So, the Black Knight satellite. Anyone know that one?
Is that another rhyme?
What's that?
The Black Knight satellite. Bit like, what was it? When you said the 24 bottles, blah, 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 blah. When you said,
Oh, all right. bottles of no, not the 24 bottles of beer.
No, what
I
was
know
it?
which one you
10, 9,
99 Robbers.
Yeah,
knocking
that's
at my
German
door.
Yeah.
bombers.
Yeah.
5,
Ladies,
4.
thank you very much. Gents, we'll be right back.